Okay, so remember in the previous video I was under boosting and everything? Well, this was the blower valve seal. It's a little bit broken, as you can see. Even there's like holes and shit. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's broken. Like, this thing is completely screwed. So then I went and I bought the only seal I could find in the shops on a weekend, which is this one, and it's too thick, it doesn't fit, so we still can't seal it. So I put the blower valve back, but without a seal, and guess what? It leaks. There's a reason for the seal. Yes, this dog drinks so loud. Shh. Yeah, shh. She's angry. Okay, so I might have a solution for getting a seal like today. My girlfriend's brother-in-law works on cars. He's got like his own shop and stuff. So I'm quickly going to go there, see if he's got a seal. If he's got one, we're going to put it in and see if it works. Okay, so I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Yeah. So I might have a seal. He had one, sort of. It might be a bit too big, but we're going to try. But I also heard, because I can't see it because it's not that bad, but the car does smoke under boost, which could mean that I had the bearing or something on the turbo already, because she does flutter because the vacuum's not strong enough. Remember, she flutters a bit. So maybe this one seal's on its way out, but it's not like bad smoke. It's just a little bit just under boost, or it might be the PCV, or there's something else that's making it push smoke under boost. But turbo does make sense, and I do still have the stock PCV, so I don't know if the PCV could make it smoke a bit. It's white smoke under boost, just when I'm boosting, that's all. So I don't know what that is, but firstly let's fix the boost leak, get the car to boost right, and then we need to figure out, is it the turbo seal that's on its way out, or is it like the PCV that's going? Because it's just a little bit of smoke. Well, not a little bit, it's enough to see, but I don't see it in the car, so it's not like in the back, the rear mirror or whatever. It's just enough to see when you're on the outside. Yeah. So let's start with the blower valve, get the boost fixed. Hopefully this is the right size. And then yeah. Okay, so he told me to use some grease, and that thing was too big, but somehow the grease just held it in place. So technically the too big seal went in. Hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. So now we're gonna go do some testing, not now, to see what the boost is, if we fix the boost problem, and then we're gonna have to do some diagnosing to find out why she's pushing out well. But his name is Johan. It's my girlfriend's brother-in-law, and he helped me out a ton. He's got his own shop. I think the place name's 4x4 Outlaws. So he's got a bunch of cool machines, and he said he'll help me figure out what the problem is with the smokiness, because this thing smokes, like I said, just under boost. And there's a bit of white smoke coming out the back, but I've got no idea what it is. So I think it might be the PCV, because like I said, I started stock PCV. So what I want to do is I want to upgrade the vacuum for this, because this doesn't open. Then I want to get the methanol solenoid, and then I want to get the PCV valve as well. And then I might, if it's not the PCV, the next thing would be to take off the turbo and check the turbo seals, because it might just be a turbo seal. And to replace the seals isn't that bad. It's not the worst thing ever. If it's something internally, which I really think it isn't, then it's going to be expensive. I don't think it's that. I think it's the PCV, or it's a bearing on the turbo, because of all of the back pressure every time it flutters through. Okay, so I've read a bunch of stuff. Some people say it might be the injectors, and there's like a bunch of stuff it could be. I still think it's probably the PCV, because it's not a lot of smoke and it is on diesel. And the other thing it might just be is the seal in the turbo again. I don't think it is the injectors. I really hope it's not the injectors, because the injectors on these cars are bloody expensive. I'm talking like 20,000 Rand for a freaking set of injectors. I don't have that kind of money at this moment in time, and I don't want it to smoke. So I think I'm going to start with the PCV. I want to order stuff from Burger Motorsports anyway, so I'm going to get the vacuum adapter, the PCV valve, and the water meth thing. Install it, see if it still smokes. If it still smokes after the PCV install, then it's probably something else. Then I'm going to take the turbo off, check the seals on the turbo. And if it's not that, then it is the injectors. But I don't think it's the injectors. I don't want it to be the injectors. It's possible, but I don't have misfire, so I don't think it's the injectors. Yeah. But tomorrow we're going to do, or the next clip, I'm not going to now because it's dark. Tomorrow we're going to do testing to see if she still has a boost leak. If she still has a boost leak, then I need to go find an O-ring that's perfect. Because like I said, that O-ring was technically too big. The only reason it stayed in place is because of the grease. Otherwise it would just pop out. Look at my new tattoo. I got a new tattoo, by the way. I've got a smiley and I've got a cross. Smiley. Yeah. I honestly feel like this bloody car hates me. Like, just chill. Just for a little while. Don't have problems. Let me enjoy you. Yeah. I mean, I've done that single turbo like 2,000 Ks ago. And I've had a lot of shit. Let me just leave it there. Okay, so it's the next day, we're on the road. It's a bloody cold day. I don't know if you can see, but it's like rainy ass weather. So I'm gonna test the car today, but I'm not gonna go for crazy boost. I just wanna have a target boost of like 17 and see if she actually makes it. Because we have the new O-ring in. It looked like it fit, but it was a bit too big technically, but the grease made it stay in position. Okay, so I'm gonna connect my phone to the J-Before now, and then we can measure actually if it's doing what it should do, or if it's not, you know what I mean, just to see if it's actually boosting, because that's quite important. Connect. Okay, so we've got this here. Start logging. So I just want to see, so I'm not running crazy boost. Now what I want to do is second gear, because second gear is not going to, like in third gear, even with the leak, it came close to the right boost, but in second gear I was always like 5 psi underneath it. So what I want to see now, if it's in second gear and I'm targeting 17, I should get 17, because I know I always did. So why don't I do it anymore? And I think that was because of the wastegate after the blower valve leak. So now I'm going to put it second gear and see if it actually makes what it should, boost wise. I don't care about speed now, I just want to see the boost. Because like I said, it's a wet day, it's not a best day for, it's not the best day for doing testing. Okay. And I'm just going to see if I can see any smoke. Okay, let's see. Well, it didn't make the boost it should, I can tell you that already. Still not right. I've got a leak somewhere, and I don't know where the leak is. What map am I on? I'm on map 2, that's 17. So it should be running 17. Who's hooting? I'm gonna punch people. Okay, so that was 17 psi. It's still not what I want. Oh, that was just, I think it made like 13. I don't think it's going the way it should. Okay, let's see. Let do a roll on. Let it climb. See, that was just 12. So even with the new O-ring, it's not boosting what it should. Okay, wait, I think maybe it's the wastegate duty bias. Maybe it's just not working properly. Let's listen if we can hear the wastegate. Maybe that's the thing. Wait. Okay, maybe it's the wastegate. I think that's what I should do now. So I should check the wastegate as soon as I'm to a stop, because you can hear the wastegate open. So maybe the wastegate's just opening too early. Not really smoking though, but not enough for me to see in the mirrors. It's probably still smoking a bit though. Okay, so I'm gonna check the wastegate duty bias as soon as I'm gonna stop, and then we'll try all of this again. Okay, so I was just at the gym, and just before I went in I checked the wastegate duty bias, and it was an 84, which I think, hold on, which I think is like not right, because I know default's 50. So I'm gonna try and see what the boost is now after I set it down to 50 again. I think I set it to 60. But I'm going to set it to 50 now, and then I'm going to test it. Now, I'm not going to take a video while I'm doing that because the phone I normally check the boost on is dead. It's flat. So I'm going to have to use this one to see what the boost is. But I'll let you know what it is. I mean, it's just going to be me going fast. You don't want to even see that. You just want to have the car's fine. And I want to have the car's fine too. So I'm going to check the boost now, and then, yes, we'll move from there. Okay, so I've done a lot to this car in the last few days, and I've tried just about anything. So we've got a new seal in the blower valve. I've set the wastegate so many times, and it's a bit better. We're boosting to like 14-ish PSI, but I'm not making target. No matter what map I'm putting it on, the car can't handle more than 14 pounds. It doesn't keep it, it just goes out. So I think I've got a leak somewhere. So I think what we're gonna have to do in the next video is I'm gonna have to start at one point and go through everything. I'm gonna have to check, literally either start from the charge pipe side and work back, or work from the turbo side and work the other way. So it could be a leak between the manifold and the wastegate that causes it to leak there, but I don't think it's that, because all of the wiring and everything around that would be like black from all of the heat there, because there's a lot of heat coming out of the wastegate. So I don't think it's leaking at the wastegate, but it's possible. I've got to check all of the plumbing on the boost solenoid. Don't think there's anything wrong there because I've checked that like a million times, but anything is possible. I've got to check the piping between the turbo and the intercooler. Got to check the piping between the intercooler and the charge pipe, and then I got to check all the seals. I also think is a good idea to check the seals on the intercooler itself, the seals on inside the blower valve, the seals. It's like every bloody seal there is, because it is leaking, and it's leaking somewhere, so it's got to have a leak. So I'm gonna have to go through every single thing. Now I know the pipe between the boost pipe on the turbo side and the turbo, there's a silicone coupling, and it's a very shit silicone pipe. So what I think I should do is take it out, buy a new one and cut it better, so because I think it might be leaking there. Then test it, and if it's not that, then I've got a bad feeling that it's probably the wastegate, because I've checked the blower valve like a million times, and if it is the wastegate, then it is leaking between the manifold and the wastegate itself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, next week is gonna be taking this thing apart and finding out where the hell the leak is, because I mean, it's already pulling a bit better on 14 PSI, but it's not pulling like it should. And if you like modify a car, because I'm ordering the meth solenoid, I'm ordering the PCV valve upgrade, and I'm ordering the vacuum thing, the upgraded vacuum throttle body thing. So it's all stuff I'm gonna order to make the car faster and more reliable and all that shit. But it doesn't help if I'm putting methanol in a car that can't handle more than 14 PSI. I mean, I don't even know if the meth's gonna kick on at 14 PSI. That's not very high. You know what I mean? So I need to find out where the hell that leak is. Yeah. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Sorry for, I don't even know if I'm sorry. I mean, hopefully the video is okay. It's just me struggling to get this car to freaking keep boost. N54s, they're a headache. I don't know any, like, if you don't know anything about cars and you want to learn, nah, buy an N54. You'll learn a lot about cars very quickly, because you're not going to have a choice. These things has got so many freaking stuff. Damn it, man. Sorry, I'm a bit frustrated. Yeah, and I feel a bit sick as well. My nose is closed. If I sound funny, I'm a bit sick. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I should be a rapper, you see how fast I can talk. Please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh? When I hear a leaky pool, eh? Listen, we're gonna do the flutter now. Woo, beautiful. Cheers, eh?